Today is Friday the 9th of August 2019. I'm Keith Warr, and welcome to another episode of Homeless in Titusville. And today I'm being joined by, what is your name, sir?
Christopher Taylor.
Chris Taylor. And what is your name, ma'am?
Gracie Taylor.
Gracie Taylor. And you guys are married, brother and sister?
Married.
Married. And how long have you guys been married?
2 years.
2 years.
Okay. Do you guys have any children together?
No.
How about, do you have any children separately?
Yes, we have
Yes.
4.
Oh, you have 4
Yeah.
between you. Okay. How many do you have?
24 years old, San Bernardino County, California. 23.
A boy, girl?
Girl,
Okay.
Courtney Megan, and a son that's 23, Corey Young Taylor. And I have a 16-year-old that's in Brockton, Massachusetts.
Okay. And you?
His mother.
I have a 25-year-old
25-year-old.
who is deceased.
Oh, deceased. Okay. And how long ago did your child, what, a boy, girl?
Boy,
And how long ago did he pass?
8 years.
8 years ago. And what did he pass of?
He was born with a rare autoimmune deficiency, and it affected his whole internal body and made it turn it against itself, and ended up causing his stomach to rupture.
Almost like a lupus type thing, or?
He had severe combined immunodeficiency and sweet syndrome.
Okay. Wow. That's some pretty tough stuff.
Yeah, it was.
Did he have a normal childhood? Like, did he go to school?
No.
Or he was in the hospital a lot?
He was in and out of the hospital. He loved school, but they had it set up where if he wasn't sick, he could go to school, but 9 times out of the 10, he was sick and couldn't go. So, to say he had a normal childhood, no.
Okay, all right. And were you married to his dad?
No.
No? Did you guys live together?
I was raped.
Oh, you were raped. Oh, so he was a product of rape.
Yes.
Wow. But yet you still had him and you didn't abort him and
No.
and stuff. Yeah. So ask you a little personally, but how was that raising? Was he a reminder of that, or?
At the beginning, yes. I didn't want to hold him. I resented him. But I went through therapy, and he was the light of my world, so.
Was this a person that you knew that raped you, or a stranger?
Someone I knew.
Someone you knew, yeah. Wow, that's very difficult. I'm glad in the end, that he, became someone that you loved, So that's great. It's great. Well, I see you have a good heart. You're a good-hearted person. So tell me a little bit about your guys' homeless situation. Like, how long have you guys been on the street now?
On and off, because we were staying with friends until last week,
Yeah.
and we went to pick up our friend's son out of Missouri, and got back and
He was looking for an excuse to kick us out
Said
for
it
no
was-
reason.
said took us too long to get there and get back, and we didn't leave till like on a last Friday evening, got back on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
So they were looking for a reason to.
They just got $67,000. They're just looking for a reason to. We could be there in their driveway right now, but we just not want to be troublesome people.
Right. But I mean, it's also kind of understandable that people want their own space and their own privacy.
Yes, sir.
And I get that too, and I'm sure you
Yes,
do.
sir.
Yep.
So I don't want you to say specifically where, because I don't want you to have any issues or
Yes,
whatever.
sir.
But do you work?
I do.
You do work. And how long have you been at this job?
Since January.
Okay. And do you make great money? Do you make a little money? Like, what would you say you make an hour?
$9 an hour.
$9 an hour. And how about you? Do you work?
No,
No, you don't.
I filed for disability in May. I have 6 screws, 4 rubber mounts in my lower back, and spinal stenosis on top of that. And I just going through the process of diabetes and high blood pressure, worrying about how to pay for medicine. And
Are you on pills? Are you on shots for the diabetes?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, I'm on Lancet at night. and I take the 1,000 milligram metformin during the day.
Wow.
And 20 milligrams of, what is that?
For the blood pressure. How do you afford these medicines?
Last month, North Brevard Charity Center paid for it last month, so I don't know what it's fixing to come up, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it.
How much is that a month for those meds?
It's like anywhere from $40 to $120
A month, a week, a day?
a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have an income right now, and your income, do you work 30 hours a week, 50 hours a week, 100 hours a week? Like, what kind of hours do you usually get?
I get between 19 and 24 hours a week.
So your checks average out to be about what?
Average out anywhere from $330 to $400 every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. And that's what you're both living on?
Yep.
Wow. So tell me about some of your expenses. I saw where you're living, and your husband told me that even that isn't paid for.
No, the van's not paid for.
How much do you pay a month or a week or whatever for the van?
I'm supposed to be paying $250 every 2 weeks.
Wow. $500 a month.
I do $250 a month right now is what I'm able to pay on them right now.
And it's from like a buy here, pay here, so they've been working with you a little bit?
They do.
And
If
how
it wasn't for them, I don't know what I'd be doing.
how old is that van?
It's a 2003.
So a nearly 20-year-old vehicle, and you're making a payment on it. How much more do you owe on it?
$4,000.
$4,000. What was its total price?
Like 5,000 and something.
Okay. So you haven't had it too long.
I got it on March 1st. Had it 2 days and had to take it back because it broke down on me in the middle of the road.
Wow.
And thank God that they done the work to it. It had a lot of issues that we didn't know about. It kept acting like it was out of gas, and it wasn't. There was no way it was. And it just stopped running altogether, and the car lot came and got it,
And it's a 20-year-old vehicle, so
yeah. And so
who knows what could be wrong with it? How many miles does it have on it?
when I got the van, it only had 107,000 miles on it.
Only 107,000. That's a lot of miles.
Now it only, well, right now it has 117,000 miles because we just made a trip to go pick up my friend's son.
Right.
So,
Wow. But that's where you guys are living right now.
yes.
So you guys aren't
It has
able.
no air in it.
No. Oh, no AC.
No
So
AC.
you can't
The
even.
AC, it had AC when I bought it, but it just went out.
Just went out. Wow. Where did you buy that from? Now that you can say where it came from. Where did it come from?
Easy Credit.
Easy Credit, and that was where?
Cocoa.
In Cocoa. Okay. And what about insurance? He says what does your insurance run you a month?
$114.
$114 a month. So right there, that's one check. Is just strictly for the car.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to have the car because he needs to get to the doctor. You got to get to work, and you have to have somewhere to live. Right? That's where you live in. And you with the diabetes medicine, doesn't some of that have to be refrigerated? Or it's supposed to be refrigerated?
Yeah, the Lancet at night.
The Lantus that he's on, it's actually an EpiPen now.
Okay.
So, and they do not have to be refrigerated until they're opened. And once you start using it, then it has to be refrigerated.
So what do you do about that? How do you keep that medicine refrigerated? Do you spend a lot of money in ice? So you don't?
I just don't. It's not healthy. It's not. I'm almost out of needles and
everything. We have to
everything.
keep rotating it out because, I mean, I use it.
It spoils. It goes bad.
Yes.
It's a hormone. Once it's opened, it has to be refrigerated or it loses its potency.
I mean, he gets maybe 2 shots out of one EpiPen, but then we have to toss it and open a new one.
And how long should they last?
They should one EpiPen. Well, it's a pack of 5, and that should last a month, but
it's lasting less than 2 weeks. So that's an increase in price right there, just because you don't have a refrigerator.
Yeah.
And you guys, I walked up on you guys. You guys were here cooking food on the grill.
Yeah.
You know, and I noticed you're using charcoal. You know, and that costs money to have the charcoal
We
to cook
just used
food.
the last of our charcoal too.
Yeah.
Do you guys kind of cook a lot of food at once so that you have food for a few days
Yeah.
to kind of plan it
This
out?
right here, the fish.
And which
Fish we have right here.
Fish ain't supposed to last, you know.
Right, but you
Yeah.
have to make it last with
But
the
we have to
situation
make
you're
it
in.
last.
And you guys get food stamps?
We do.
You do. How much do you get in food stamps?
$96.
$96 a month between the two of you.
Yes. Yes.
So that's, you know, like, don't spend it all in the same place.
Right.
All at once.
We're
Oh
trying
my
to
gosh.
make this food last till Monday because we get it on the 12th. We're trying to stretch and trying to actually find a food pantry today so we can have food for the weekend. If we don't, we're just...
Yeah, who
Wow.
usually fills in those gaps? Do you guys go to churches, or, like, where do you guys get most of your food from?
The House of Hope in Merritt Island on Monday.
So now you got to travel all the way out there, and you have to have gas for House of Hope.
We don't got gas for Monday.
Wow. You guys, there's you know, I told you about Hummingbird Pantry here in Titusville, great pantry. They have a little bit of clothing items, you know, but mostly they concentrate on food. So you guys will have to go over there.
Thank
do you
you
guys
for
both?
your advice.
Yeah. Do you guys have ID? Is that a problem?
We do have ID.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, we do have
There's
it.
a lot of people that are homeless. They lose their ID.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. When we first came down here, our license got stolen. Our
Yeah,
Social
a couple
Security
years
cards got stolen. All while we was doing laundry.
Yeah. Okay. So you said when you came down here, where were you guys originally from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. And how long have you guys been in Central Florida?
Going on 3 years.
Oh, okay. So
years.
you're well established here.
Yeah.
Do you have friends, family here? Like, why did you pick this area of all places?
We originally picked St. Cloud and
Kissimmee, which I originally lived there
that is
13
where
years.
he had been living for 13 years. And at the time, my stepson was there. So when we got married, I was like, well, let's just go to, move to Florida so we can be closer to him.
My son was in St. Cloud then.
And when you were working, what kind of jobs, what kind of work did
I
you
was
do?
doing spraying knockdown orange peel on walls in new houses in Orlando.
So construction work. Yeah, physical
Yes.
labor's work.
Until I did an MRI at Holmes Regional in Melbourne and found out that I don't have nothing left in between the top of where my screws are, in between that right there. I don't have no
The
cartilage
neck.
left, and then my spine is curving, going all the way up where I have a deteriorating disc disease.
How did you get injured?
He fell off a roof doing roofing.
When I was like 18. It's been a while.
So you worked and suffered through this pain for a number of years.
Yeah, I've been not trying to get actually disability. I've been trying to go at it, keep on trying to go at it, and all I do is find myself either in the hospital from diabetes where I overheated, or I find out where I can't, if I lift something heavy for a certain amount of period of time, that I'll be in the bed for 2 days.
I mean, he has literally worked, and I pulled up to pick him up from work and seen ambulances and fire trucks sitting at his job, and I'm thinking, what is going on? And here they come out with him on a gurney where he'd fell out at work.
So it's not for a lack of trying. Doesn't sound to me like you're lazy.
No, I'm not lazy by any means.
What can you do? What would you like to be doing? If you could now, is there a craft you know how to make at home? Is there something you could sell on Etsy, the internet, or is there, are you good at drawing, or can you type, do like medical transcription? You know what I mean? Stuff that doesn't involve your back.
Yeah.
Is there any of that kind of stuff you've ever thought about doing?
I've tried it. I've tried everything. Even
He's
wood
good at
crafts
making
and stuff. I even
Stuff
tried
out of
it.
wood, but
Good with
Yeah.
woodworking,
Yeah.
but again,
that
that's
requires standing and
some physical labor.
Yeah.
And have you ever been in any trade schools for anything, or ever been in the military?
No.
No. And how about you? What's your education? Have you gone to school for anything, or GED, college?
I was a certified nurse assistant in Tennessee. I was going to college for my RN.
Okay.
And then I had my son and had to become a mom, being a mom over Trump going to school.
Right. And how about now? Have you thought about picking it back up, maybe?
Once I lost my son, I lost my heart.
Gotcha. I see. So now you're just kind of in survival mode, really. And do you get any kind of counseling or help for that? No.
She needs it. She just
She needs
pursued it. Yeah,
I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder in Tennessee, but I just make myself deal with it.
Right. You just push on and just function best you can.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What have you guys done as far as going for help? Have you guys filed for housing or anything like that? The housing authority?
Just signed up for Section 8.
You did. And what did they tell you?
We're on the waiting list.
Waiting list. And how
July
long?
31st.
What do they tell you can expect? How long will it be before you get housed?
They don't give no time.
They don't know. So it could be tomorrow. It could be 2 years.
Because, we may have, I guess, a public housing come open. And if that does before a Section 8 voucher becomes available, then we have the option of taking the public housing.
Does your family and friends know that you're homeless on the street?
Yeah.
They do. And what have they kind of said? What has your family said?
My mom and dad both have passed away. They just passed away last year.
Okay.
My sisters could care less. And they're all in Tennessee, so.
And how about you?
My mother, my sister, they're still up there. I don't have.
Do they know that you're homeless?
No. We're all poor. We've been poor all over life. My mom lives in a 1-bedroom project housing in Portland, Tennessee. And I
just kind of where you come from, just regular people.
Yeah. They're just
no Donald Trumps.
No millionaires around here. No.
Wow. So, what do you guys think will be the end of it? How do you think this will come to an end? Have you given that any thought?
I'm looking for better paying job, more money, more hours.
But you really don't have the skills, do you? Or do you have some other work experiences?
I do.
You do?
My mom owned a restaurant, and I worked in the restaurant for 20-something years.
Management? Do you know how to manage people? And
I do. I was a customer service manager at Walmart for almost 3 years.
Before we moved down here.
I've done remodeling at Walmart. Now working, I now still do retail.
And how about your health? Do you have anything that would stop you from pursuing a better job? No. Well, that's good that you're healthy. So you guys living in the van, how do you guys? Well, where do you guys sleep? I don't want you to give me an exact address or street.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody coming up on you. But like generally, what do you do? Do you try to go to a park? Do you go on a dead end street? Like what? Where do you guys usually go to sleep?
I'm just gonna say a public area where there's lots of people and nobody bothers us.
So a parking lot of a business or something.
Yeah, I do take mental meds. That's part of the $40 to $120 a month is mental meds. I need to see the mental doctor, but
okay. So you have some mental disability too.
Yes, I take Celexa during the day, and then I have to even actually go to sleep at night. I have to take Remeron at night in order to block everything out from my mind. Keep going and going and going. Yeah.
Wow. Is there anything you would like people to know about your situation, or friends and family? Like, is there anything that you think people should know about your situation and what it's like being out here?
It's not fun.
No.
It's not fun at all.
It's not fun, and a lot of people are not homeless because they choose to be.
Right, or because they're lazy.
Because they're lazy.
You don't make a living
Product.
wage.
Yeah.
It's a product of society. I mean, society just don't care anymore.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't.
Right.
And, you know.
There's a lot of jobs that just don't pay a living wage.
Right. And if jobs paid more,
Right.
there wouldn't be as many homeless people.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of people that work 40 hours a week and
And
they
still
still
can't make
find
it.
themselves on the street, homeless, just like yourselves.
Yes. It's very hard. People don't understand how hard it is.
I mean,
It's very hard.
cost of living goes up every single year, and wages do not.
Right,
If I could go out there and work right now, I would go out there and work.
you would. Yeah.
If don't, I'm just in fear of passing out or my back when I can't walk.
The diabetes
You know what I mean?
sounds like your biggest challenge.
Yeah,
It really
very
does.
big.
It causes he sweats so bad and stuff that he loses a lot of his body fluids, and then his kidneys start shutting down. And when that happens, we're in critical care.
Right, you don't want
Yeah,
to end up
I've
on
already-
kidney
yeah.
dialysis on top of
No.
Right.
this stuff here.
You know, I'm not willing to lose my husband because of
Yeah. Yeah, how old are you?
45.
You're 45, and how old are you?
46.
Okay. It's relatively young. You guys are relatively young people.
Yeah.
So, wow, very interesting. Sorry to hear that you guys are in this position, that so many people are, there's other people like this.
Pray every day. We pray hard every day.
You do, yeah. That's important to you.
It is, yes. I mean,
And-
we want to get back in church, but my work schedule and stuff like that, I never know.
You're too busy surviving,
Yes.
making it. So let me ask you, what size shoes do you wear?
8.5,
8.5, and how about pants?
16s,
16, and shirts?
2X.
2X. And how about you? What some of your sizes?
Yeah. Shoes are 13, and my pants are 40, 32, and then my shirts are 4X.
Okay. And are you guys in need of clothing too right now, or
Yes.
is that so food, clothing, and somewhere to
Yeah,
live
yes.
is what you guys are most
Yes.
struggling with? All right.
Some clothes.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys sharing your story and letting everyone know what things are like. You guys can reach out to me. You can leave a comment on YouTube. I do read and look at those comments, and I do try to respond to as many people as I can, but it's difficult. You guys can also friend me personally at KEITHWOHR on Facebook. I accept all friend requests. You can also join a group called Homeless in Titusville, Florida. It's a Facebook group page where you can connect with these folks directly. You don't have to go through me. You don't need a middleman. If you have something for them, that would be great. We'll make arrangements so that we can somehow get the things that you would like to get to them. And I appreciate you guys watching this. And I'll close as I always do and say, may you be just as blessed as you've blessed others. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Thank you.